Hey everybody, it's Delta here, and today I'm tackling one of the weirdest things I've ever noticed in horse riding, the arena letters. You've got A, K, E, H, C, M, B, F. And then these invisible letters, D, L, I, G, and supposedly X. But here's the problem. For me personally, X does not exist. Invisible or not, it doesn't exist. So today we're going deep on why should replace X once and for all. Hydrate before we dive into this alphabetic madness. Section 1. Alright. How horse riding letters work and fail. Alright. Quick breakdown for anyone who's never done dressage. The arena is rectangle with specific letters marking where riders execute figures, transitions, and turns. The arena is okay, but the centerpiece is the invisible, confusing center line D, L, I, G, and X in the middle. X isn't marked. It's not painted. It's not even hinted at. It's just imaginary. You can't see it. You just have to know it's there. That's not logic. That's riding into a phantom. We're riders, not psychics. Section 2. The strange alphabet gap. Let's talk about what's missing. The entire system is illogical. The designers literally skipped over a perfectly functional letters just to throw in a confusing non-existent X. If X is invisible and illogical, then it doesn't exist. Meanwhile, Y, a letter that demands a reason and literally asks questions, is ignored. And that drives me absolutely mad. Take a sip before I start rearranging the alphabet myself. On to section 3. The rhyme that makes no sense. Okay, now there's the standard rhyme horse riders used to remember the perimeter letters. All King Edward's horses can make big fences. Or all King Edward's horses can manage big fences. But hold on a second. What does manage even mean? Manage is a passive, weak word, and we're talking how about precise movements. And how does that rhyme help you with a crucial center point, the non-existent X? It doesn't. The whole rhyme is vague. This whole rhyme is a vague, confusing mess that doesn't include the center mark and uses the letter M for a word. That gives you zero confidence. Take a drink, break people, because the logic just galloped away. Section 4. My version of the rhyme, the logical solution. So, here's my fixed version. A rhyme that actually makes sense, is active, and includes Y right where the centre belongs. All King Edward's horses can't make big yellow fences. There. We replace the weak manage. We place the weak make with this decisive manage for M. We replace the weak manage with the decisive make for M, and we get rid of the phantom X by inserting a Y for yellow right into the rhyme. That Y is now our yardstick for straightness. Section 5. The evil shape. 20-meter circle, dishonorable mention. Now, let's talk about the next piece of equestrian math garbage that literally sends me to sleep. The so-called 20-meter circle. Circle is an evil shape. The word alone is boring. But here's the worst part. I was once asked to ride a 20-meter circle in a test. I did it. It was perfect geometry, but the judge marked me down because it was too small. How does that make sense? We're adding unnecessary, precise mathematics to a living, moving animal only to be told that the math is wrong. We are not geometry professors. We are horse riders. From now on, I call them ring donuts. It's a much better, less boring visual. It's got a hole in the middle, it's round-ish, and it looks like one. Section 6. Final rant. Y is the new centre. Alright, here's where I say it plain and simple. The letter X does not exist to me. Invisible or not, it's nothing. When people say, go to X, I just see Y. Because Y belongs there. It's logical, it fits the flow, and it's the center point of our better, clearer system. Y represents direction, it represents purpose. It literally asks, why not? Why not aim for perfection? If the rest of the world can accept that X can be invisible and still count, then Y, a visible, real, meaningful letter, should absolutely take its place in the center of our focus. Section 7. Now time for the wrap up. If X exists invisibly, then Y deserves to exist visibly, right there in the arena. Forget the imaginary X nonsense. Y makes sense. Y stands for reason. And honestly, Y should have been there all along. From now on, I'm saying it. Enter at A. Proceed down the center line to Y. Simple, logical, done. hydrate people, and reflect on the truth. Y is the real center of the arena. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you agree that Y deserves to replace this so-called invisible X, let me know in the comments. And if you're with me on calling them ring donuts, let's start the trend. Like, share, and subscribe for more logical rants and discoveries. This is Delta's Rage 9. This is Delta signing off. See you at Y, not X. Delta's Rage 97 signing off. Peace.